Yeah, Akim. I ran out of space on my phone, so I had to delete some messages. But to get back on the topic I was talking about, man, you know, the Lord didn't come do His own will. He came to do the will of the Father, man. So that's what our job is. Our job is to speak unto the children of Israel. What the scripture say? Let me get it. This is the book of Ezekiel. Let me see here. Salakia Akim. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 16. And it says, "And it came to pass at the end of the 7 days that the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me." So that's our job, man, is to give warning unto you so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's the spirit. The spirit is upon us to do the will of the Lord, to go out into the highways and byways and to tell our people that death and destruction, sword and famine is on its way, man, whether if you like it or not. You know, this is what the Most High have set up, man. The Most High have set up death and destruction in the path of you wicked ass niggas, man. You know, because again, like the scriptures tell you, going back into the book of Timothy's, you know, what is that? First, Salakia, what is that? 2 Timothy's, the 3rd chapter. Let me see. Right, 2 Timothy is the 3rd chapter, but I want to get straight to the point. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse, let me see here. Right here, 4, it says, "Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High," man, right? You people are lovers of pleasures. This place is full with folly and wickedness, man. You know, I was just watching a video the other day. You know, these young cats was going around pranking people, talking about they had the coronavirus, man. You know, and that goes to show you that there's just complete folly set up here in this wicked kingdom, man. Let me get this real quick. Salakia. Let me get this. Should be Ecclesiastics. Salakia Akim. Let me get this. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6. And it says, "Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low places." Right? Folly is set in great dignity. That's all you people think about is just bullshitting. You know, you ain't thinking about what's going on. You don't start reacting to things until things actually start happening. You know, people didn't start reacting into things until they start hearing that people was dropping dead in China from the coronavirus, man. You know, but you got us men, prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, literally telling you that these different events will take place, right? We're telling you about different events that will take place here in America. The Most High is judging this place, man. This place is filled with complete wickedness, man. The scriptures tell you, since I'm already here, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9. It says, "The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be done, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun," right? There's no new thing under the sun. What's happening now, what's happening then? You people being wicked now, you people was wicked then. It tells you that in Genesis 6 and 5. And I got it right here. This is Genesis chapter 6, verse 5. And it says, and the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thought of his heart was evil continuously. You people, hearts of evil continuously. All you want to do is you want to eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, commit adultery. Women want to dress half naked out here. You got confusion out here with women being over men. It's all kind of just nonsense out here, man. That's contrary to the laws of the Most High, man. You know, it's insane. You know, but we've been set up to do what? We've been set up, Lord willing, through the Spirit and the power of the Most High, to teach this word, to teach this truth unto you so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the remnant of you anyway, man. You know, 2/3 of you, you're not gonna hear this, man, because it's not meant for you to hear this. So it says, Proverbs 8:8, all the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse in them. So all the words of my mouth and all the words of the brother's mouth are in righteousness, man. We not telling you anything wrong. You know, we giving you scriptures. Everything we say comes straight out of the scriptures, man. You know. And what Esau tell you? Esau ain't giving you truth. Esau's just giving you lies. So-called white man is giving you lies. Now, when Donald Trump talking about the economy being great, America still being a great country, even after all these things, even after you got these different restaurants, you got these different restaurants closing. You know, you got different states closing their borders and keeping everybody inside of the house, telling them not to go to work. Come on, man. So this is Psalms 71:15. It says, my mouth shall show forth thy righteousness and thy salvation all day long, for I know not the numbers thereof, man. Right? Because salvation is only going to be given unto the remnant, man. All you other people gonna die, man. 2/3 of you so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the Lord got a sword for you, man. Matter of fact, let me get this. This is the book of Isaiah. What is that? The book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 28. It says, and the destruction of the transgressors and of the sinners shall be together, and they that forsake the Lord shall be consumed. So you're going to be consumed, man. The Most High, man, this is what he's sending out, man. He's sending out death and destruction to you people. Why? Because that's what you people seek after. You seek after death and destruction, man. Matter of fact, let me get this. This is, I believe that's Jeremiah 8. This is Jeremiah chapter 8. Salakia. Let me see if that's it. Right, so this is Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 3. And death shall be chosen rather than life, right? So death being Romans 6:23, it says, for the wages of sin is death, man. So you people choose the ways of death, which means you choose sin rather than life. And life is what? Life is the keeping of the commandments, man. It says, and death shall be chosen rather than life by all the residue of them that remain of this evil family, which remain in all the places, whether I have driven them, saith the Lord of hosts, man. So even though the Lord scattered you throughout all nations, 2/3 of you so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are still going to be perversed in your minds and in your ways, man. You know? What is that? Psalms 37. This is Psalms 37. This is Psalms chapter 37, verse 20. Right? It says, but the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume, and to smoke shall they consume away. But hold up, a Christian will say, a Christian will say, well, the Lord said, forgive your enemies and love your enemies. Well, let's get this real quick, man. This is the book of Luke, And this here is in the words of the Lord, man. This is the book of Luke, right? Salakia. This is the book of Luke, chapter 19, verse 27. For you lack of understanding Christians and Jehovah's Witnesses and morons. This is Luke 19 and 27. Now this is in red letter, which is the word of the Lord. It says, but those mine enemies, let me read that back one more time. But those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me, man. So the Lord says, slay his enemies, man. Again, even 2/3 of you so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans are the enemies of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. So the Most High, he's putting judgment out here. He's putting judgment out here on you wicked ass niggas, man. He's putting judgment out here on you wicked ass people. Why? Because you rather choose death rather than life, man. You rather choose the ways of wickedness than the ways of righteousness. And the ways of righteousness is the keeping of the laws, the statutes and commandments with the best of your ability, man. You people will fight thumb and toenail so your ass can eat pork, man. That's insane. That's insane, man. You people are ridiculous, man. And that's why the Lord ain't dealing with everybody, man. That's why the Lord ain't dealing with everybody. The Lord is only dealing with a few men. You know, there's one more scripture I wanted to get. And Salaki in the book of Jude. Let me get that real quick. 27. Let me get that real quick. That should be the book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 18. And it says, let me see if it's 18. Hold up. Jude 1 and 15, maybe? Right, Jude 1 and 15. It says to execute judgment upon all and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds which they ungodly commit, and all their hard speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. These are murmurers, complainers, walking after their own lusts, and their own mouth speak of great swelling words, having men's persons an aberration because of advantage, man. So the Most High say he's going to destroy you. Let's read that back one more time. It says to execute judgment upon all and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deed, which ungodly goes into wicked deeds, which they have ungodly committed, and all their hard speeches, man. So the Most High is gonna execute you, man. And he's gonna go back to how it was in the ancient days when the Most High was executing you people expediently. This is the book of Ezra 7 and what is that? A book of Ezra 7 and 26. It says, and whosoever will not do the law of thy power and the law of the king, let judgment be executed expediently. Right? So it says, and whosoever will not do the law of thy power and the law of the king, let judgment be executed speedily upon him, whether it be unto death or to banishment or to confiscation of goods or to imprisonment, man. So we're going to be coming back to that real soon, man, where judgment is going to be executed upon you people speedily, man. But I'm going to go ahead and end it from there, man. Now I got to get some sleep and wake up in the morning. But I'm going to say Barak de Yahweh, Barak de Yahweh Shah, Barak de Yahweh, Barak de Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there doing this work with true sincerity. I like to say Mawafla Babel, which is death to Babylon. And Lord willing, this is edifying for you brothers out there that's doing this work with true sincerity. I like to say Shalom.